Hey guys, RC here. We're back with a new Let's Play. This is a game I started playing a couple of weeks ago. I gave it a little quick run through, got killed very quickly, but that's how I roll. And put it on the back burner because I was still working on Stranded Deep. Been doing my recordings for Football Manager, so really haven't had time. Kind of got caught up with a few things, got a few episodes ahead on Football Manager, so I've actually got a little time. This is going to be a secondary game behind Football Manager, as always, but it's a new game that I came across. The way I came across it, I was actually watching Broadbent for his Stranded Deep episode, series, and off to the right where you get your recommended videos, he had a video for this game. Now, he only did one video and then he never came back and did anything else, but it looked interesting. It's basically a post-apocalypse style zombie game. Not sandbox, not open world, but it's survival, zombie killing, base building to some extent, looting, exploring. So kind of in the vein of Stranded Deep a little bit. So anyway, I really enjoyed it. What's interesting about this game is it's early release. You can see in the corner version 0.2.3 early access alpha. I think it cost me $10.50 US. The game's very playable, has a lot that needs to still be added to it, and the one thing I'm mostly concerned about, because it's not open world, there is no dynamic world generation, it's all static. I am very concerned about replayability. Now, the base building may give some more replayability there because you can build in different locations, different areas. Anyway, let's get into it. I do have, there's no map in the game. There is a map that you can get online. It is very dark there, but you can Google that and look up the map. There's also some early guide walkthroughs, and basically I will try to be, as always, helping with any tips, suggestions that I've picked up from either playing or doing research through other YouTubers, Reddit, just general online searches, these little walkthroughs that I found online. The game's not the most intuitive, and I am, I don't know if there's a way to min-max or get up to really perfect the game. But anyway, we'll learn together. Hopefully I don't die. I will tell you, I had started to record this, decided against it. That was about a week ago. It was about 4 episodes into recording. And here's the backstory, by the way, if you want to read that. And decided against it, deleted those. I've played about a week, 2 or 3 times, because I've died. The first time I died to bandits. The other times I've been killed by bears. I hate bears. Bears are effing bears, and there will probably be some not suitable for work language. So when you start off, there are, I think, 4 or 5 random spawn points. And there are several, they're all basically the same. You get a saw, a little box, and you can see we got some biofuel and matches, and then an inventory upgrade. And you can see that gave us 2 additional slots. We want to pick up leaves, feathers, anything of that sort. But we have very limited inventory space. So you see we start off with 12. I'm up to 14. So I'm not going to be doing a lot of gathering right now. So there's a farm here. There's a farm there. There's a bear back that way, I believe. And that is the main road up there. But what I want to do is I want to come down this way to get started. Now, I'm going to pop this up. You do that by hitting your tab bar. And you can see that my stamina is dropping. That's fine. Now, at some point, your stamina will never recover to 100% unless you sleep. But the game basically forces you to sleep. So I am checking cars. Now, two things to notice. Here's a tip. You see how that's got clear glass and this has tinted glass. A tinted glass car you cannot loot, and a clear glass car you can. All right, I want to run over to the cabin here. All right, nothing there. Shit, there was nothing in here. Crap. Sticks are important. I am going to pick up some sticks. There's a bear up this way, but I'm going to stay down here. Shouldn't be an issue. You do want to pay attention, though. All right, there's a Coke and some canned fruit. Dark windows, again, cannot do anything with that. There's nothing in those barns, and I'm not ready to take on the house. And I believe right up here. All right, so there is a bear right up here. And the bears have spawn points, and then they zone around. They have an aggro range. You can usually outrun them if you start running soon enough. I do not see him, which is scaring the hell out of me. All right, there's another 2 slots. All right, there's a knife, so we're going to go ahead and take that and put that in our 3rd inventory slot. And I'm going to try to get up to the road without getting killed. All right, I'm just looking for some quick things in here. We want these tires. There's 3 of them. There's a battery. I do need some of this junk. There is some more over here. And I think I need some of those. Don't know if I need that. Okay. Now, daytime starts at about 5 in the morning. Nighttime starts at about... a water. That's good. And I cannot use that yet. Nothing there. Nighttime starts at about 7:30 at night. So during those times, you're going to want to be inside. Now, during the day, you're going to have there will be a chance each day. It's not 100%, but there is a chance each day for a missed event. Basically, what this does is it will, ooh, an axe, yes. All right, so I'm going to need to drop, I'm going to drop the water for right now. I'm going to pick that up, put that into my number 2 slot. Nothing there. I'm going to go ahead and save as well. Because it's early access, save a lot. A lot. All right. I want to come the back way here. I want to stay off the road. There's a bear. I mean, there are bear spawn points in several places. What I want to do is I want to get up here, and I want to get to this vehicle right there. All right, I want to put these tires on. Now, as I was saying, so each day, during the day, typically around 1 in the afternoon, there is a chance for a mist event. Now, you can see we're at 10:30 in the morning. I'm watching the background every time I finish here, and I'm trying to see if it darkens up. And that is going to be of crucial importance. I'm going to take this, and I'm going to go ahead, and the reason I like this vehicle is due to the sheer number of spots that you can store items in. And so anyway, talking about the mist event. If this mist comes upon you, you either need to be inside or you need to be, come on, get it. Or you need to be inside a vehicle. All right, there's another car. At later levels, you will, oh, there's a gun. And we're going to go ahead and equip that. This is something I didn't know. If you look in the bottom right-hand corner, you see the 0/3. Well, we've got a box of ammunition. It's 9mm, and it has 3 rounds. So that's what the 3 on the right is. That's how many rounds we have in our inventory. If we hit the R, we will reload it, and it will hold up to 8 rounds. So there's an engine. All right, and then I want to go to equipment. I want to put the shirt on. There's another battery. And can I make, no, I don't have the, I need 4 components and 4 metal scraps. I may have that outside, but what I'm looking for right now was to get this tire, 4th tire. And you notice everything has a time factor. No, it's a condensed time factor. But, you know, like this is 20 minutes. You want to kind of pay attention to your time and make sure you're not going to be caught unawares. All right, so I do have these items here. Unfortunately, the cokes do not stack, nor does the food. I've already got an axe, more branches. Okay, I want to come over here. I've got the items to make a gas can. So we're going to come over here. We're going to make the gas can by ourselves. All right, so we have a gas can. Excellent. Now, what do we do with that? Well, good question. Okay, you see the mist is coming in. I want to run to my car. I could have went back inside. I'm just going to hit F and I'm going to sit in the car. That's all we're going to do. I don't have any gas, so I can't drive it. I have everything else, and if you look in the bottom left-hand corner, you see the gas tank symbol, and it says 0 liters. So we have no fuel to make the engine go. The gas can that we just crafted, we can siphon gas from other cars that still have gas in them. But this is a mist event, so during the day, the mist will come in, and the infected, which are the zombies in the game, they're called the infected, they can only come out at night or during the mist. And right now, they're just way too powerful for us. At some point, we will start fighting them. It will not be right now. So the way you combat them, I could have gone back in the building, shut the door, and as long as they didn't see me before I went inside, they won't try to get inside. And there's one right there. You see him? He just spawned. And if you listen to the sound, I've got it turned down a good bit, but you'll start hearing kind of like a eerie music sound. That wasn't playing during the mist a minute ago. That's the time that you have time to get into cover. You can get on a roof somewhere where they can't climb, so anywhere that they can't get to you. Now, we're in a car. Oh, there's one right there. We don't have the ability to lock the doors, but the way the game works is if they don't see you, they don't know you're there. And so they'll just walk around. And there is a chance that when the mist clears and the sun comes back out, they will despawn and the sun will kill them, and they could drop loot wherever they're at. So you kind of like want to maybe watch where they're at when they despawn. But we can look around, and I heard somebody reference, if you watched Lord of the Rings, the character Gollum, they kind of sound like that when you're real close to them. In fact, when we were back at the edge of the motel checking by the trash cans, you may have heard a sound in the background, and that's what that was. It was the infected making noise. Now, the mist event will last anywhere from 2 to 4 hours in game. If you're inside, you can go to sleep. Now, here's another thing. I was playing this morning, and I went inside my bedroom, which was on the second floor, figured there was no big deal, left the door open. I tried to go to sleep, and the next thing I knew, I was woken up because the infected were trying to break in through my windows downstairs. So evidently your character snores real loud, and they can hear that. What you have to do is shut the door to the bedroom, and then they can't hear you anymore. And again, he's walking right towards me, but he can't see me because I was in the car before he spawned. So he has no idea that I'm here. And you can actually drive around. If I had gas, I could drive around. Now, they may try to attack your car. Now, you'll see the things like the battery and the engine. The only thing I'm missing also is a spark plug, and that and gas to be able to drive. So we'll get that here after the mist event pretty quickly. There should be some in some of these surrounding cars, and I can get up and run in here pretty quickly. The other, so normally during these mist events, I would go ahead and pause the recording or cut, edit it out. But since it's our first one, I kind of wanted you to see what it looked like, just in case you had never played before. And I don't know where, I want to build. Now, what's interesting about the game from a building perspective is there are several preset locations that you can build, that you can take as a base, and they range from little one-room shacks to a 3-bedroom 2-story house. Now, a couple of tips that I have come across. If you take, say if I go to one of the small shacks, I can set that as my official base. All that means is that's where I'm going to respawn if I die. Oh, there he is right there. And I tell you what, the first time I was like, man, I hope they're right when they said he can't see me, because they had one walk right past my window. I was nervous as hell. Anyway, so you set that, that's where you respawn. But then you can actually build your main base somewhere else. You just, you don't, the NPCs that you can get, there are 3 NPC followers that you can get in the game. They will go to the other location, I think. But what that does is there are also, in addition to the infected, and you can see it starting to clear up. So see if we can watch that guy. And there, he just collapsed. And you hear the birds, that's the sign that it's safe. All right, so what do I need here? I need spark plugs, and I've got my gas can. So let's head back this way. I want to watch for this bear. So yeah, doing your base that way is one way to keep the bandits from attacking you. All right, we're going to fill the can. That siphons the gas. Don't leave the can in there. That's bad. No, I want the leaf. And let's do the trunk. Since I've already done that, I'm going to open the doors as an indicator that I've already been in that car. All right, nothing in there. Nothing in there. All right, there's some gas here. Oh, shit. I think the gas can will hold up to 10 liters, I think. All right. Well, I still need spark plugs. So I'm going to go ahead and take the gas while I'm here. But right now I'm just looking for spark plugs. All right, can't do anything in that car. Nothing in there. All that does is tells me I've been in the car. All right, there's an engine. I'm going to go ahead and take it, I guess. It is 20 minutes. No gas. Sometimes there will be things inside, so, you know, make sure you check on the seats. Okay, nothing there. Could have swore there were spark plugs back here. Oh, there's a nice chunk of gas. And it all takes 5 minutes, no matter how much gas is in there. All right, there are 2 cars outside. I'm going to check these first and then swing in the back entrance. F is the loot everything key. Almost 7 gallons of gas. Just try to make a habit of not forgetting, not forgetting that. All right, that's going to be enough gas. I mean, that gives us, and that's 100%, well, 20, yeah, and there's still gas in there, so that doesn't do me any good now. All I'm looking for, there's some spark plugs. They are weak, but that's fine. All right, so let's get back to our vehicle. I'm going to run down the side of the road here and just try to loot anything that we see as we go. I would like sticks. And what I'm looking for is these little white pop-ups, like little flag posts that pop up as you get close to something. I wish there was maybe a way to trigger those a little further out. I did run in here, did I not? Yes, I did. Oh, right there. See that? I do want some rocks as well, and we've got plenty of room. Again, don't be afraid to run, but try to save it for, I tend to try to run because I want to get through faster. Okay, this is our truck here. Oh, I'm dehydrated. I'm going to drink a soda. Now what we want to do is we want to try to get water production up and running. All right, so hood, spark plugs. Now if you do hit somebody, now here we're going to fill the tank instead of the can, and that's going to put 20 liters of gas into the car. All right, so we are good to go. So now I'm just going to hit drive. E starts the car. And WASD. Now we'll come back up here. I want to drive down here a little ways. Just because I've only been down here once, and I know there is a gas can down here, so I'll show you where that's at. And in fact, it's right back there. See those trailers right there? There's a little fence to the back left side of the trailer. And there's a gas jerry can there. But I want to look for... There's supposed to be a red truck. Or a truck body. Now the trucks are important. The truck is rare. There's only a couple of them. Okay, now this area up here is a bandit camp. So we don't want to go there. All right, let me stop this for just a second. Okay, so I followed around here. Yeah, that's a bandit thoroughfare. Okay, I'll have to look up where the truck's at because I don't know where it's at. But what I want to do now, I'm going to actually spend some time. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the motel and I may build a base there. Now, the motel itself is not a base that you can select as a, but I can, like the cabin that we went to is right down the road. So I can set that one. And if my NPCs go there, but I'm at the motel, I can run there real quick or drive there or whatever. What I want to make sure is that there's easy access to water. Now, the White House is the 2-story house. It is supposed to be the best place in the game, but I kind of want to just do something different, right? So let's save here. But I'm going to go ahead and put a cut right here, guys. So leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Let me know what you think about the game if you've played it. And we'll see you guys next episode. Take care. Bye.